Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode in this C programming series. In this episode, we'll learn about C operators and how to use them, more specifically, arithmetic operators. Let's dive in. In C programming, we use operators to manipulate variables and values. For example, in this example, we have used the plus operator to add two values together. We can also use the plus operator to add a variable and a value, or two variables together. For example, if we comment out this code here and write in this line of code, we are asking our program to add two variables together. And so if we add these two, we are going to get 68 as our value. Then, if we do int num2 equal to, let's say, num1 plus a value, what we are going to get is this 68 plus the 33, and that is going to give us 101. Then, if we declare int num3 equal to num1 plus num2, we are going to get the summation of the two operations we carried out in the initial declarations. Then now, let's print it out. Printf %d and then num1. So let me just duplicate this. By the way, if you haven't already, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment on the videos. And then make these changes, 2 and then 3. So now let's run our program and see the output. Okay, so we didn't ask it to print on a new line, so we are getting this word printing. So let's quickly do that here. New line, and then new line. Let's rerun that. So there you have it. If you remember, the first addition, I gave the answer here as 68, and that is correct. Then when you add 68 to 33, you are going to get 101. And when you add 68 and then 101, you are going to get 169. So this is how we can use operators in C. You can just go direct, values, variable and value, or two variables. With arithmetic operators, you can perform basic mathematical operations like multiplication, division, etc. This is the list of all arithmetic operators in C programming. Let us look at this example. Now, in this example, we have asked our program to simply print out the value of this operation we have put here. So if we run the code, it is going to do just what we have asked it to do, and that is it, print out 36. In the same way, we can use variables and values to get what we want from our program. So we declare a variable z, assign it a value, and then declare a variable res and ask it to multiply the value of z by 4. And now using a printf statement, we are going to call this res, and then our program is going to compute accordingly. So it will first of all check this value, then after that come down here and then multiply this value by the new one here using the variable we gave. So let's run it and see the output. And this is the output. So we have it as 20. So this is how we can simply perform arithmetic operations using our C programs. So this is for multiplication. You can try the addition and subtraction on your own. Now, let us look at the division and modulo operators. So, just like we did earlier, I can declare my variables. Then, I will now come down using my res variable and tell the system I want you to divide this by this, and come down and use printf to get my value. So %d and then call res. So now let's run the program and see the output. Good. So guys, you see that it has given us a single digit as output. Meanwhile, if we divide 7 by 4, we are going to get a decimal result. Now, this is the pitfall with the division operator. So anytime you want to use a division operator, remember to use a different data type. It shouldn't be int. If you use int, it is just going to give you a whole number. Okay, so we can do this same thing in a different way by just changing the data type here to double, and then come and change the format specifier also. But I want it to print to 2 decimal places, so I just put 8.2 here. Now if I run the program, it is going to give us something different. And there you have it, guys. When you divide 7 by 4, you are supposed to get 1.75. So remember, when you are using a division operator, it is better to use the data type double instead of the int. On the other hand, the modulo operator outputs the remaining value of a division. So if we write a program like this, let's say int, and then here we ask our result to be printed like this. So let's say z modulo p, and then using our printf, we try to get our value, and then call res. And now let's run the program and get the output. So you see, it has printed out just the remainder after dividing 8 by 3. So if you take 8 by 3, you are going to get 2 rounds, and then it is going to be left with only 2. So you can't share that to 3 people, and that is why it has given us 2 as the output. So this is how we use the modulo operator also. It is only going to give you the remaining value of a division. Finally, let's look at the increment and decrement operators. So we can write a program to look at how these two operators work. So now, our program is complete. Let's run it and see what values we are going to get. Great. And as you can see, when we declared our variable z, we initialize it with a value 20. After calling the increment operator, the new value is 21. And then when we call the decrement operator, the value becomes 20. I hope you understand why it is 20 and not 19. That is because this particular line of code is read before this. So if we comment this out and run our program again, we are going to get 19 and not 20 any longer. And that is what we have here. So the increment operator increases the value by 1, and the decrement operator decreases the value by 1. Before we end this episode, what is the value of A in this code? Comment your answer below and see you in the next one.